No UFOs tonight. Holy shit! Did I film that? Block your ears.
That was cool. Let's look at it in slow motion. Quite simply, I walk around more with the camera now because a lot of silly, interesting things happen to me. And sometimes you never know when you have a camera. You just might be able to capture it. Like this was, somebody thinks I rigged this one, boy. I'm not that friends with God. I'm out of breath because I'm running to get the infrared. I'm not even dressed and there's a light hovering over the house. And it's not a light that has the same characteristics of all the other lights I usually show.
Right. Okay, another one. Can you flash for me? Oh my gosh. Another special moment. Don't disappear. Not yet. Whoa. Okay. It's getting scary.
Now, why would a light be there over my house stationary? And when I come out, it starts to fly away and sort of hides its light. 3:50 a.m. It's not like the other lights. It's a sphere. Look at the intensity going up and down. It's close, so slow, and look what it's doing. It's a sphere. It's not like the other lights. This one's like a ball of light. Very, very odd. This was seen with the infrared camera. So some strange captures, some strange events that I got this week. Then we're going back to February 4th when I asked a UFO to immediately impress me by leaving. It's a light that was going by in the sky very slowly for many minutes, and upon asking it, it took off. And then we're going to plunge also under the hazes of the moon to look at real UFOs.
Okay, every window's open. Every one of them. All right? Every one of them. Okay? Every one of them's open. So, we got the light flashing there. And we have the alarms going off, like the smoke alarms. Can we have that again? Smoke alarm going off? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Well, it's not that I want to make these videos, right? But I gotta prove something. Let's go see all the... Oh, thank you. Hold on. Take it easy. Let's prove to people all the lights are... All the windows are open. It's raining outside. There we go. Okay. Other windows open here. But it's beeping, right? All the windows open and I can't have alarms in my house. There's another cool little video. All right, everybody. Later.
Last seen on Bruce All.
Is there anybody in the house right now? What's going on? You're gonna burn my batteries out.
This is a cool video. A whole bunch of stuff we're going to see. Remember this one? Yeah, I call it the Back to the Future UFO that materialized itself. A la Marty. Well, check it out. A lot of people, no, one person, I'm just going to sort of tease them. Let's go try to recreate this by moving the camera. But first, take a look at this. This is a similar capture, but look how it looks like it's out of focus, but yet the stars are okay in the back. They're right in focus right there. So it's an object moving that's out of focus, but not the background. Right. Once we get that established, now let's go try to recreate what I showed. This here is what the UFO did when it materialized. And now I'm going to show you what all infrared cameras in the world do when they move when you're looking at a star. Are you ready? Every camera in the world. Yeah. It was worth showing you all. At least you'll know that it's not a movement of my camera. And I'll show you several moments here of me moving. Here's the same one, and I'll show you other different moments. And you see every single time, you can do it yourself. I'm not hiding it. When you move that star, there it is again, the same one. It's going to elongate itself. Well, there's a different one here, finally. And I just grabbed a few of them real quick, and that's what it does. It does not look like what I showed you when the UFO materialized. And not just that, I'm going to show you, well, first, let's, okay, one thing at a time. These are squares in the sky, not on the moon. That's right, that I see between me and Mars, between me and the moon, and in the sky. This is a square that I capture right on the surface, leaving the inside of the moon or hidden areas on the surface. Now we're back in the sky again. It's the same shape, exactly. I'm also going to prove to you that it's not pixels. This is smart. I'm going to show you the size of my pixels. I'm going to exaggerate on the zoom while you look at this cool square. Usually it's an explosion that appears, right? And you can see it's not an explosion right now. It's an object that's lighting up, and we're seeing a shape. So look at the pixels on the light here on top, how small they are. The pixelation there, which is normal. And look at the square. Ah, so it was not a pixel. There's, common sense proof. Here's another shape of UFO on the surface of the moon. Look at that. Rectangular. It moves around left and right really, really fast. Tic-tac or not, I don't know. But now, looking under the hazes of the moon, is this one UFO making smoke? Look at the three lights. Oh yeah, let's see that again. Here's another one right there. Another UFO. So they do light up under that atmosphere. And you saw it go out on top of it, so you see it's not an image or a pixel over top of the video. Right. And over to the left, we'll advance it, a smoke is forming. And under that, the haze, we see another dense smoke and three simultaneous lights that light up at the same time. It can't be anything else but something that was constructed, right? You're not going to tell me it's a coincidence. It could be. It still could be. But quite honestly, I really don't think it is. I have hundreds of captures of these lights, and a lot of them have different characteristics. The characteristics are important to mention because it's not just a light that we're looking at, right? We're trying to document, and with success, all the different characteristics that those lights are showing us. And I'm not doing that to impress people. I'm doing that because that's the only way we can prove. Like you just saw it plunge under the haze right now. That's a characteristic of what they are doing. They're not over that haze, so they are pressed up against the surface, meaning they could be a couple thousand feet in the air over the moon. We wouldn't know it, but definitely not close to us. This one on the bottom looks like it's over top of the atmosphere on the moon. So here's a stationary UFO. I'm outside, and I ran outside without the tripod as usual because I was noticing the flashes of lights around this object. So this object is stationary, okay? And not only is it going to disappear and go away like you've never seen it before, it's not like a regular satellite moving by. You saw the tree stationary. It's just sitting there. It's impossible. And then it's going to take off like it's doing right now, which I've showed at least 4 or 5 times with the infrared, and split in two. See that? No, that's not the object I wanted to show you of me asking it to go further away. Someone says, how do you know it's going further away? Duh, it's leaving me. Jesus, Murphy. Anyways, here's another object that was beside Mars you just saw. And here's another object with 3 lights again and one in the center. It all appeared simultaneously as a flash all at the same time. These are all shown in past videos. So this is the one we're going to look at. Now, watch this. I'm not going to go over to the left more than a couple of inches. It's going to be going across the sky. And why do you say across the sky? Because it's going to the bottom of my screen. It's not descending to Earth. Duh. People must understand that it's the camera. It's going towards the end of the horizon. So watch it literally disappear, and then you're going to see me ask it to disappear. Again, coincidence or not, it's still fun to see. And then we're going to see it in reverse and watch it reappear.
Take off, my friend. Precious. Picking up speed. Thanks a lot. See you soon.
So I asked him to take off, and he did.
Do that. Take off, my friend. Press us. Picking up speed. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Awesome.
Just for the fun of it, here it is in reverse coming back. And watch, you will see I will be moving over as it is approaching me as I lift and move the camera over towards the right, and you'll see other stars appearing. It's all common sense. Check it out. There it is. That's the one you just saw as it was leaving. So in really slow motion, I love the slow motion. It shows us all the details. And there it is, coming back, traveling back this way towards the stars that we could clearly see. And again, I do a lot of experimentation with speaking to them outside, and that's what it does. Somebody asked me, they wanted to see a comparison of real satellites. Do I have any? It's important that you check this video out. This is a part of it. Bruce Swartz, infrared astronomy. That's exactly what we're looking at. The reason why I see these objects, which is an Elon Musk train of satellites, I'll show you two different ones, one of 60, one of 120, more separated. I only see it because it's over the horizon. They disappear after the sunlight is too far away from them. So they're already disappearing there, and that's all I got. It was like a maybe 9-10 seconds maximum. Here's the other one where you can see Venus is the brighter light on the bottom that you will see as I lift it up. And now look at the size of those satellites, everybody. Say to yourself, and they're going up in orbit, so we're not going to see them. They're going to go up hundreds of kilometers more. They're going to be a lot smaller. Can you see them with the naked eye? Yeah, sure, tiny. But the lights that come down to me, those are the two moments right there. And you'll see the trains disappear. We don't see them for long. And again, guess what? I don't care what anybody says. Some of you told me you see these Elon Musk satellites with a naked eye. I did not. It was a cloud. With the naked eye, it looked like a freaking ghost. A line like a worm. I could not see this with the naked eye. I'm not saying that you cannot see it, but at the moment and the way it was presented to me on the horizon, I did not see them at all. So no, you cannot see satellites like this. Is this a satellite? Of course not. This came down to my house, 20 feet, 15 feet over my head. Is it a satellite? Of course not. So if you want to know if you can see satellites, well, possibly, but you have an idea of how big they would be. You're looking at 120 right here, or 60, sorry, right there. And on the right is the other light that came down to the house. It's not even comparable. And people that are pretending to say that Bruce is just a satellite, it sort of makes me laugh because obviously everybody knows no one's going to believe that. There's Venus on the left again. So there you have it. Satellite, SpaceX satellites, real SpaceX satellites. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to subscribe to the channel.
The man they suffering inside, they are. They're so sad. The man they suffering inside, they are. They're so sad. Aliens are mining on the moon, yes they are up there. Doesn't matter 'cause disclosure's coming soon. Disclosure's coming